Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roofing Contractor's Best of Success podcast show. I'm RC Editor-in-Chief Art Eisner, and I'm really glad to be joined today by Warren Barber, Sales and Product Manager with DEXcell with National Gypsum. How are you, Warren?
Art, it's great to be here. Thanks. Doing very well.
Thanks for being here. So tell us about what's new and exciting with DEXcell.
Well, great question, and thank you for the opportunity to be here. So we are not necessarily celebrating a new product right now, but we are celebrating 10 years of DEXcell being a coverboard in the low-slope roofing industry. And we've been working on this past 10 years really building relationships with contractors, with system manufacturers, and doing the testing, getting the listings. So we're on the verge of launching, really being able to say that DEXcell can be used in any low-slope roofing system out there. So it's a big deal for us. It's been a lot of work over 10 years, but we're proud of the fact that we've achieved parity with other coverboard manufacturers. So that's our big story for this year.
Well, yeah, let's dive into that a little further. So 10 years, not a significant amount of time in the scope of roofing,
yes. Mm-hmm.
As an industry, but long enough where you know what contractors like about your product.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about that. What are the things you're hearing?
Well, DEXcell is a hard coverboard, and really what that means is we act as a protector layer. So we protect the insulation below, and we protect the membrane up above our coverboard. So the whole idea there is, especially now with the energy codes and the new focus on more insulation, one of the biggest investments in a low slope roof now is in the insulation. The membrane isn't cheap, but so a hard coverboard protects the insulation below from foot traffic, from hail, impact, equipment being put on it, and then obviously we have to protect the waterproofing above because we got to keep the building dry. So protect the insulation below, the waterproofing above, and all that extends the life of the building for the owner, for the contractor. So we like to say a hard coverboard makes a great roof for a contractor, and it's a great add to a system.
Right, so obviously a lot of benefits for contractors and facility owners that are
yes.
concerned about sustainability. What about ease of installation and how contractors are finding that?
Yes, so it's a great product. It's not as light as some coverboards, but it's generally lightweight, so it doesn't add a lot of weight. Ease of use, we use some coatings on our fiberglass mat, so it's easy for the guys up on the roof, moving it around, carrying it. And really it installs fairly quickly. It can be mechanically attached, it can be adhered, so a number of different ways that it can be attached. Hot mop, cold, self-applied. And so it's easy for the contractors to use, and again, it's about the long-term performance of the roof, but we've done some things to the product to make it easy to handle and easy to use, easy to cut, so it goes down quick and fast.
Let's talk about your customer service and the priority you put on that.
Yes, well, again, we've been making gypsum drywall for 99 years and DEXcell roof board for 10 years. So we've made customer service a hallmark for our company, and that includes our roof boards as well. So whether a contractor is buying it from a distributor, buying it from the system manufacturer, very easy to deal with us from a customer service standpoint. We have 7 manufacturing facilities around the country, 5 overflow warehouses where we have extra materials. So if somebody needs 10 trucks in a week, we can accommodate that on fairly short notice. So customer service has been a hallmark of ours, and then standing behind our product. So we have a big R&D department, you're doing the testing, and then doing support up on the rooftop if that's needed as well.
Are there any other new innovations or new things you're excited about for 2024?
Yes. So we are in the low slope roofing. We are in the very severe hail space. So Factory Mutual and the insurance companies have put a big emphasis on hail, and so we have, for multi-ply systems, we have solutions. We've just developed a product called, in the last 2 years, DEXcell FA, fully adhered VSH, very severe hail. Not a real funky name, but very functional. Okay. And that can be used in single-ply, very severe hail systems. So whether it's mechanically attached, fully adhered. So we're in the process of rolling that out with the system manufacturers, the single ply manufacturers, and we're working through factory mutual testing and all that. So hail's a big deal.
Getting worse.
Yes, but we would also say, in addition to hail, foot traffic, the human impact on a roof is probably almost as stringent as hail. Hail's sexy, hail gets all the attention, but that day-to-day traffic on the roof makes a big difference as well. So very severe hail, we have that solution, and using a hard coverboard like we talked about before protects that human interaction on a roof as well. So very severe hail systems, we think is probably a long play. It's taking time to get specified, taking time to get used, but it's on the radar and it's here to stay. And again, it's about the long-term protection of the building. And we always say, if you have expensive equipment or expensive people in that building, you need a hard coverboard. And if you're in a hail zone, you need DEXcell FA VSH.
All right. Warren, where can contractors find out more?
DEXcellRoofBoard.com.
All right, very good. Thanks a lot for being here, and thank you all for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.